Wow, look at that. My yummy, delicious Trader Joe's vegetarian chili. Hey there, I'm Christine Avanti Fisher. Welcome to my kitchen. Today, I'm going to show you how I make my version of Trader Joe's veggie chili. All these ingredients are from Trader Joe's, totally budget friendly, healthy, delicious, and this is so easy to make. So here are the ingredients. I have all kinds of herbs from Trader Joe's. So I've got their organic chili seasoning blend. Love this. Crushed red pepper, ground cumin, some smoked paprika, a little bit of red pepper, which is cayenne, and then we're going to use 1 bay leaf. I got all this at Trader Joe's. This is what I love about Trader Joe's. They have this thing, it's called Mirepoix, which is basically a combination of onion, carrots, and celery. It's already chopped, already done, don't even have to do the work. Minced garlic, diced canned jalapeno chilies. This is optional, but I love using this in this chili. I like things spicy. I also have some fresh jalapeno diced up. I've got the Trader Joe's beefless ground beef. So it's basically plant-based meat crumbles. It's so good. And there's about 27 grams of protein per 1 cup serving. I'm using 4 cans of their Trader Joe's organic kidney beans. You could split this up. You could do 2 cans of black beans, 2 cans of kidney beans, however you want to do. Then we've got their organic tomato sauce. And then I love this, the Trader Joe's organic fire roasted tomatoes. So good, and gives this chili a nice fire roasted flavor. It's so good. You could also use this in like a really good fire roasted tomato soup, just a side note. Obviously olive oil. And then I like to add a little bit of macaroni to my chili. You don't have to, but I love that. I've got 1 bell pepper. And then for the toppings, I've got fresh cilantro, fresh jalapeno slices, some sliced green onions, so pretty. Then I've got my pickled red onion. I love adding that onto everything basically. And a little bit of cheese. You could do vegan cheese if you want. And then I've got some plant-based yogurt, plain flavor instead of sour cream. You could do sour cream or you could do Greek yogurt. It's totally up to you. Once you've chopped up your veggies and prepped everything, then we need to get over to the stove top and we need to set the stove on a medium-high heat, put some olive oil in there, get the garlic started, and let's get the Mirepoix in there. Let's get going. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm going to get my chili started. I'm going to set the heat on like a medium-high. And first step is we are just going to put in some olive oil. Next is going to be the garlic. I like a good amount of garlic. You can do less or you can leave it out, totally up to you. So now I like a lot of heat in my chili. I'm going to add 1/8 teaspoon, and this is Trader Joe's cayenne pepper. I'm going to add 1/8 of a teaspoon in there. Okay, so then I've got 1/8 of a teaspoon of the Trader Joe's red chili flakes. Then I'm going to use 1/2 a teaspoon of ground cumin. Now, my heat is on a medium-high, you guys. I'm going to bring it down to about a medium because I don't want the garlic to burn. Then I love adding some smoked paprika. They have this at Trader Joe's. It's so good. So there goes the smoked paprika. Trader Joe's chili seasoning blend. So it's even more of what we just put in and probably some other stuff. I'm literally using about 1/4 cup, just loading up on the chili seasoning. Again, realize I have a lot of kidney beans going into this. So that's close enough. There you go. That's a lot right there. So now we're going to bring that up to medium. Normally you would just go onions in next, but because I have the Mirepoix, amazing Trader Joe's already made, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it apart. Yep. And I'm just going to drop the onions in. And we're just going to let that cook for a little bit. Oh my goodness, it's smelling like chili. Who's hungry? I am making vegetarian chili. All my ingredients came from Trader Joe's. This is such a good recipe, so easy, so budget friendly, and so good for you. So that's looking happy. Now I'm going to add the rest of the Mirepoix. Thank you, Trader Joe's, for making this Mirepoix. Never stop selling it, please, because it makes my life so easy. And now we are cooking. Got all the chili spices and seasonings and going on in here. It's hot. Now I'm adding my veggie crumbles. Here we go. Let's get that incorporated with all of these amazing herbs and spices. Chili is so easy to make. It's a one-pot meal. Just everything goes into the one pot. So easy. All right, so this is looking happy, happy, happy. So I'll leave that for just a few minutes till that's all incorporated. I think it's a good idea just to have a cup of water on the side as you're cooking it, just to give it a little moisture. Here we go. At this point, we're going to add the Trader Joe's organic tomato sauce. Here we go. Then we're going to add the fire roasted crushed tomatoes from Trader Joe's. Love those. Then, very important, you do not want to forget the bay leaf. This is going to give it a nice flavor. Let me get a bay leaf out. We're just going to drop in one bay leaf, Trader Joe's bay leaf. Love these. This is a kitchen staple here in this kitchen. We are almost there. And then as you're making your chili, if you feel like it's getting too thick, do not be afraid to add some water. That is totally fine. Once we get everything in here, it's going to simmer for about 45 minutes, just so all of the flavors can incorporate and kind of meld together. We cannot forget the stars of the show. So I literally have 4 12-ounce cans of kidney beans from Trader Joe's. Normally I do 2 cans of kidney beans, 2 cans of black beans. Today they didn't have the black beans, so we just went with 4 cans of kidney beans. So this is such a great thing to make for like a crowd. Maybe you're watching football and you've got a bunch of people coming over and it's a cold winter day. This is amazing. Just make a big pot of chili. It's a true crowd pleaser. People are going to love it. What I would suggest is make the pot of chili with the veggie crumbles, but don't tell anybody. I find most of the time my guests don't even know that I didn't use ground beef. They have no idea. Okay. So anyways, we're going to mix all this in. So easy, right? What could be easier? And I can tell you just by looking at this, so thick, I'm going to definitely be adding some water along the way. Don't be afraid of adding water to your chili. It is your friend, okay? I'm going to set the timer for 45 minutes. This is going to simmer for 45 minutes, like a low boil for 45 minutes. The last 10 minutes, I'm going to start my water up to boil my noodles, and I'm going to boil a little bit of macaroni in here. I'm going to add that to it at the end. Diced up canned jalapeno chilies. You don't have to add these. I love it. I'm adding in the heat, the spice, the whole 9 yards. We need to add a little bit of salt here. All right, so it's on medium. I'm gonna leave it on medium until it starts to boil, and then I might reduce the heat. We're just gonna see how this looks. But wow, look at that. My yummy, delicious Trader Joe's vegetarian chili. The chili is happy. It has been simmering for a little bit over 30 minutes, about 33 minutes. It's been simmering. And look at this. I'm going to turn on the heat for this back one, get the water boiling, and then we're going to add this Trader Joe's elbow macaroni, and we're going to be good to go. Let's just get those in here. I'm always so nervous about getting the noodles made and put into a bowl, because when I first started doing cooking videos, we forgot to film the pasta being made, and then forever we were like, the pasta footage is missing. Anyways, silly. Let's get the bay leaf out. That's important. Let's take the bay leaf out. Here it is. Thank you, little bay leaf. You did us all a really good thing. Okay, I'm taking the bay leaf out, and then we're gonna set it up here on the island, and we're gonna serve it up with all the garnishes. Next, I top with pasta, shredded cheese, scallions, pickled red onions, plain yogurt, and fresh cilantro. You need to check out this recipe. I gotta go. I need to eat this chili now. See you later. Bye-bye. Remember to like, save, share, and that you are deeply loved by God.